You know, there's someone out there who just watches those stream VODs. Like, it's just watching all of them, right? There's gotta be one person out there that does that. And for that person, they're the only ones who know how truly awesome I am at beatboxing. Hi, it's supposed to be Megabonk. It's a fun game. You haven't heard it? It's cool. You bonk stuff. Developer's hilarious. Game's hilarious. Actually, really well-designed game, believe it or not, which we'll talk about, obviously. For those of you who don't know, I'll be playing for about like an hour plus, and then I'll give my rant on this game. And this game has a lot of there's a lot of things I can talk about in this game, so I will be, as usual, sharing my deep thoughts on it as a whole. What's up? Streaming not late for once? Hey. Cut me some slack. It's been more than once. I've been pretty good recently, I think. Also, I haven't been streaming much recently, but one of the reasons I'm not streaming much is also because we have so many videos backlogged, and I'm pretty busy, so it works out. But they will. I'm still gonna be streaming some more stuff soon enough. I'm thinking of going back to doing my chill, casual Monster Train streams here and there. How you doing, daughter? How has the bunking been? Where you? I mean, are you still playing? Actually, I can see. Look at that. There you are. Hey, that's so fun. I love the leaderboard aspect in this game. I don't know, a lot of games do that, but I don't know why I like this one quite a bit. And I also appreciate that this is all actually organic bunks. I don't want to be that kind of, you know, person. I live in LA and all I eat is organic, but you know, it's good to know. Doing all right. Struggling a bit, but I'm getting better. Yeah, it's a game that requires a lot of knowledge, which is kind of cool for Horde-like. Speaking of, I'm going to try to do a really nice long run to start things off. I'm going to do a tier 3 Fox, because Fox just got buffed. I don't know how much you follow the buff and updates and stuff like that, but Fox is just got doubled the luck, and luck is pretty powerful in this game. So, did the leaderboard get erased recently? I swear I had a better bush run than that. I think, yes, I think it is fairly. I don't know how often it occurs, every 3-4 days, something like that. So, Bush is also doing pretty well. I do follow the meta a little bit. I follow a couple of YouTubers about this game because I just find it rather interesting. So let's try a tier 3. Tier 3 forest or desert. I actually like the desert quite a bit, which is kind of rare. Usually, you know, the second map is worse. But I really do like the way the environment, the way the environment works. The problem is that Fox is really pretty weak early, pretty great late. So let's try tier 3 desert. No challenges, just jumping into it. See how we do. Also, let me know how levels are. Alright, so yeah, this game has a lot of movement tech. There's a lot of like strategy involved to the early game. There's also a map now, which I really do appreciate. I'm glad they added that. Usually what you want to do in the early game is I can go for a dice run. Dice is pretty cool through 1 and 6, and you permanently increase the crit chance of that weapon. It used to be just like crit chance of your character, which was completely busted early on. So let's do a projectile count for now. Duration is pretty situational. An extra jump as well. Some pretty good early stuff, which should allow me to not take damage here, which is nice to have early. We've got our little dice going. Yeah, so usually when you're trying to go for like a very high score, which obviously I am so not there yet, you tend to, there's a few things you want to do. First of all, you don't want to spend your money on chests early, because chests do exponentially get bigger and bigger, more expensive, sorry. And you would rather get your luck higher first before doing that. So that's what we're going to do, which is also why this is going to be a pretty tough early game, especially with this character. There's a few tomes we're really looking for. The damage tome is decent, but this is a really solid dice upgrade. Crit damage and projectile count is honestly what we're looking for just to bump up the stats on that. I really love the new edition of the map. So right now we're looking for what tomes am I going for? Good chance is not very useful. Let's go to Fireball. We're looking for the XP and probably the attack speed. I'm gonna grab one chest, and there you go. That's a pretty good one to get early for more money. So we're looking for. Yeah, there's a few things we're looking for, but yeah, with this character we don't need the luck tome, which is quite nice. Maybe I'm gonna go for some armor just to try to take it safe early. There's a chest that dropped. First elite. For those of you who don't know, that your first elite always drops a guaranteed chest. Duration and crit chance is not what we're looking for. We're gonna go for another crit dice. You also want to kill your Skelly Bros early, but I don't know if we're going to get it. We don't have enough damage. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sniper would have done the trick. I do really like the sniper in that regard, but what's the map button? I swear I tried every button, but I guess I missed something. It's just tab. And also if you want during the in the menu you can find it. But yeah, they just added that a few days ago, maybe a week ago at this point. I forgot. I kind of lose track of time. I took damage. Epic XP gain is quite nice. It'd be nice to get like a lifesteal. I might go for the lifesteal tome if I find it. I do like my lifesteal tome. It's not good late game, but it's nice early and mid, especially mid. So that's what we're trying to go for. I am not going to go absolutely crazy and like go for like the increased difficulty play. To go like that, I mean, if you want to go for the world record, there's a lot of things you need to do. Wow, these are some pretty sick upgrades. Crit chance and projectile speed is not really what I'm looking for. Size and damage is pretty decent on the fire staff, so we'll go for that. Let's see if we get anything. Oh, Echo Shard early is fantastic. More XP. We still are looking for a lot of items, obviously, as you can see. I might have to just open some chests just because I'm just so weak early right now. I'm not going to do too many. Nice, got an epic. Oh, crits have a chance to explode. Fantastic. Did I really not hit tab? I swear I did. Maybe you did before the update, and therefore you didn't really, think about, actually pressing it again, which I totally get, like, if I didn't follow the community. Ooh, we got the unfortunate Scorpion as our elite. That is not what we want to see. It could have been the other guy. This is gonna be tough. Oh, we did get a nice hell. Lifesteal is gonna help a little bit. Let's try to evade this. It'd be nice to potentially kill the Scorpion. I do think I kind of wish they would tone down the Scorpions. The Scorpion in general. Blood magic. Blood magic is... I'm still not sure how I feel about it. Bow is pretty decent. I think I'm going to go for bow, which makes me wonder if I should go for some projectile... for a projectile count tome, then. We'll see. I would really like to kill this this Scorpion, especially before the swarm coming up. I might have to grab this early magnet. Yes, I can get some damage going. Crit chance. Aura. I do like myself an aura. But maybe we're not going for an aura build with this guy. I have my tome here. It is decent. The problem is I don't have much health, and then I would have to put more energy into some health. Maybe I don't need the tome. I'm going to just go for some dice damage. If I go for Axe, which is pretty weak early, but really good late, I can get some size upgrade. Alright, none of these are good. Let's refresh. Refresh again. Attack speed, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna go for a size, because we've got the bow and the axe, and even the fireball stuff can do some pretty fun stuff. So let's do that. We got a key that's really good for later. Please kill the... There we go, perfect timing. Okay, so... Oh, I got the thorns enabled. I should get rid of that. I could go for the rest could be defensive, but I'm really looking for the XP one. Really wants me to take the... I mean, I did say I was thinking about the XP. I need the XP. No, for sure I need the XP. The question is, am I going to go... What was going to be my last one? I've got an offensive, kind of offensive. I could go for lifesteal, but lifesteal, if you don't have a lot of health, is whatever. So armor could potentially be better. I'll think about it. Okay, so we got the swarm going at the right time here. Projectile count. I think I'm going to go for projectile count. Usually projectile count is just more of an early game tome, but I don't know. I have a lot of good stuff for this tome. Okay, so we've got kind of our build going. Now all we need is the last thing that we need is going to be the... Which one do I want? A projectile speed... the last thing we're going to need is going to be the XP tome. That's all. Okay, I should stop opening chests now. I'm not optimizing for a world record like kind of build, obviously, but I'm kind of doing like a half casual. Normally this is nice, but we're not gonna go for that. Half casual, half half serious. Where am I? Here. What's over there? Let's get some armor, because we don't really have anything defensive. Let's just get some more XP. Okay. Gosh, I love the movement tech in this game. It's so good. So I don't know what was up there. Let's get some movement speed. Good attack speed. Ah, yeah, I'm glad I checked. Come on. Okay, jeez. Knockback is not great. All right. Okay, I think I've gotten out of the early game. I mean, these are fine. I was hoping to get some rarer stuff, but we'll get some rarer stuff as our luck grows from leveling up. So the longer I wait on opening chests, the better they are, because of my luck stat. Why am I going for that? Okay, so where are we at? We're there. Projectile. Okay. Let's start going this way. Time stop. Could be good for the boss. Okay, we got a few things over there. It's still a fairly greedy build. Another Echo Chart is fantastic. A Molded Cheese is really good too when you have a lot of the unlocks that synergize with poison. But it's not imperative, especially right now. XP gain. Yeah, the one thing I really like about this Fox buff is that like Fox's luck is so important in this game, and there were a lot of strats about just getting the... I'm gonna do one of these. It's a little dangerous, but I'm feeling greedy and confident. Not two though. Alright. Got chests here. Let's go for some armor. Ugh. I'm gonna banish this burger. I hate the burger. I hate the burger with the passion. I know I'm not the only one. Okay, we have a boss coming up here. I don't really have a consistent way to gain health back, so I should be careful. Hopefully it's not the scorpions. Oh no, it's a swarm. It's a swarm. Let's go for a damage up since I do have the swarm. Since I have the tome for size, so it's not as important. Okay, getting a magnet would be pretty nice right now. No! Freaking. Alright, I'll come back for you. Ow. Ow. Alright, please give me something good. Ugh. Some more XP, I guess. Where's my magnet? Still not what I'm looking for. Okay, I do have an invincibility near this shrine, which armor, regen, and crit. Nope. Okay, man, it's really not giving me the thing I'm looking for, huh? Legendary size I'll take. Alright, how am I doing on damage? Pretty good. That's not bad. Alright, that's pretty good. I'd still love to find my freaking XP tome, but a legendary projectile count and damage, that sounds pretty good actually. Oh my gosh, credit card. It's still fairly early, so I appreciate credit card. Evasion is fine. Alright. Okay, I should probably go to the boss. This boss is going to be a little dangerous because I was greedy, as I tend to be. So, wish me luck. Okay, that's some decent damage. But this boss is dangerous. They can do a lot of damage. I do have my double jump, which is nice. He's pulling the wannabe golem from Risk of Rain move. Don't appreciate. Oh gosh! I did not mean to bonk on that stone wall. Oh, that's bad. Is there a health somewhere? Gosh darn it. It was right there! It was right there! God darn it! No, that was so stupid. I don't know how I bonked on that rock. I think my new record. Oh, I guess it just reset. Gosh, that was unfortunate. I mean, that's what they say at the high level, which I'm not saying I'm at a high level, but they say that on tier 3 the first map is the most dangerous, which makes sense. All right, what can I go for? I just like the fox. I'm gonna try the fox again. I'm gonna try the same thing, but I'm gonna try the forest. Forest is I don't like the map as much, but it is easier to get a big run going. So let's try forest for a little bit. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna try an area of effect. Well, similar build, obviously, but I don't have my double jump. Oh man, it was a shame. It was I was enjoying the build potential. Aegis is boring, but it is quite decent. Okay, we'll take the Aegis. It's good for late. It's terrible for offensive, obviously. Let's do attack speed and power multiplier. Okay, I can do that. All right, where are we at? There's a thing up there. Got a healing here. Always. There's a free chest up over there. There's actually a lot of things around here. Wait, how do I go up here? Guess over here. Whee! Ah. Bone. Bones is not what I'm looking for. Just a size up on the staff is not great, but Giga Chad. Yeah, I can do a Giga Chad. I just want to get like a decent run with Fox, because late game Fox is absolutely hilarious. I also don't have the chaotic tome unlocked by, which is pretty hard to do, but figure duck out. You need a bit more offensiveness early. Oof, these are bad. Wow. Can I just banish the AJs? Good chance. It's decent. Bit awkward early, but it'll do. Regen. I guess it's not shabby, considering I don't have much health. Well, we got our chest here. Attack speed, again, I enjoy. Feather. Bonk. Man, the music is so insane. Should I just go with axe again? No. XP, fantastic. Ooh, we got a... Oh boy, credit card. That's why you don't open your chests, people. Don't open your chests early. Give me a boost. Whee! My early game is so terrible right now. Pickup range is actually okay. Some people think it's not good, but unstable transfusion is quite nice. XP gain for the greed. Frostwalker. Let's do a Frostwalker with and then we'll do Frostwalker and Aura. That sounds fun. And then we'll do a size build with that. Okay, well, yeah, let's try that. My offensive capabilities are going to be extremely low, but it should be fun. Or I could do Katana. Katana does help with the effect. Like, it's so bad. No, I can't do Katana. I need more area effect. Banana's not bad. Let's do banana. All right. So we didn't go for the aura stuff, but we can still go for size modifiers with this build. All right. Where are we at? So we've only covered the bottom layer of this map so far. Duration, projectile speed, and evasion. These are not what we're looking for. These are not what we're looking for. Size. Yes, sir. Greed again? No, let's not greed it. I'd like to win a run. From what I've learned is you do not want to care about... Oh, there's chest. You do definitely want to care about chest, but you don't want to care about... Don't really care about the enemies. That's not great. I don't know how that works with the Ice Walker thingy. So, can I just get my chest, please? Can I please get my chest? Stop pushing me. Give me my chest. Thank you. No, I want to kill this skeleton. Kill the skeleton. Oh, I took a lot of damage. It's okay. Whee! Alright, wrench is one of the best items you can find early. It just gives you better stats throughout the entire game, which is awesome. Greed. I'll do a little greed. Alright, we got our first swarm. Duration... I don't know how... Let's get a bit of shield. It's nice to just have a shield because it actually blocks one instance of damage. It's kind of like an extra shield, like the Aegis shield. Luck, damage, and lifesteal. I could do damage here, because I'm going to be lacking damage, and then I just need the XP again. I'll open one chest. Okay, that's fine. It's because opening chests also does give me luck now, so... But also waiting makes the, better luck. Anyway, XP! Okay, we're good. Alright, we've got the build. So we got a very defensive build. But we're just looking for our anvils and all that good stuff. I think we're pretty strong. I think, at least. XP. Always go for XP early. Pickup range. I'll take some pickup range. This is useless. Don't care about knockback or size. I'm just looking for count. This is fine. I still don't know how strong I am, so I might not go for a double boss. But I'm really thinking about it. Crit chance is pretty decent. Damage to elites is quite nice. Let's do that, I guess, yeah. Let's open one chest. Crit chance. Okay, I'll take it. XP. Yeah, I'm doubling. Again, I'm gonna be greedy again. Did I learn from my last mistake? Maybe not, but who cares? Ooh. That's what I want to see. Whee! Bonk. Ooh, Bob! Bob's gonna help. I've got some ghosts now to help. All right, let's gather our XP. Hello, ogres. Oh yes. Oh yes. Projectile count is pretty good. Oh yes. Let's go for attack speed. All right. We've got a pretty solid build right now, so that's decent. I should be careful not to. I mean, I think I'm not gonna always go for the XP unless it's at a higher rarity now, just because I do need some offensive capabilities. I'm gonna start opening some chests. Ugh, why is it a normal thing? What the hell? That's not normal. Okay. DPS check coming up on the boss, on the little bosses. No, it's not there yet. Projectile count and damage. That's pretty great. There's a shrine in the middle of the map, so let's go check that out. Whee! We got a free chest here. Don't mind if I grab that. Bosses against damage against bosses is really decent. Another free chest. Yes, please. That's useless. Vanish. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. Damage and duration? Okay, sure. That's the best legendary item you can get early is the anvil, I would say. Even if you get it like mid-game, it's still fantastic. One of the most fun unlocks you can find. More gold, I'll take. Nope, got a chest. Damage against bosses, again, I do appreciate. I think it is worth chasing this guy because the money that he gives is pretty decent. Let's just go for some attack speed. I do, unfortunately, my movement right now is really poor. Okay, we got a swarm. Swarm of goblins. That's fine. Ooh. Epic damage tome upgrade. That's pretty great. All right. So we've got our shrine right here, and we also get the XP magnet. So that's great. Gonna wait until I kill a few more of these guys. Boop! Whee! Ow! 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 XP. XP foremost, obviously. Epic, rare. Size up. I don't care about this. It's a legendary, but I really don't care about it. that I do appreciate. Damage and projectile count for the banana. That's pretty great. Attack speed. XP. I mean, if all of them are, you know, even rarity, I'm just gonna go for the XP, obviously. Oh, we got another one of these. I can grab it. The boss is coming in right now. Alright, what do you got for me? How's my damage? It's not amazing, but it's okay. It's kind of expected, I guess. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's all right. Ooh, yes. The cursed doll is actually quite good, especially since they buffed it. Size and damage on my fireball is quite nice. I do want to make sure that I didn't miss a thing over there. I think I might have. I don't care too much about that, so XP it is. Okay, we should probably start the boss. I'm worried I missed some stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff over there I need to grab. Alright, I'll be right back, bosses. Okay. Yeah. I only have 1 minute. This is going to be cutting in a little short. Oh, there's a shrine. I need that shrine. Nope. Ugh. Lifesteal? Oh man, this is cutting it real short. Didn't I find like a... I thought I had a... Oh shoot. I was looking at a map, but thanks. Let's get some damage, just to make sure we can try to kill them fast. I thought it was like a, one of those heads. How do you call them? Thingy heads. Get rid of my movement speed. It's fine. Damage. Well, I can see stuff. Okay, I guess there wasn't. I thought there was one of those statues, but... Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm taking that. Okay. Projectile speed and size is okay. Projectile speed and projectile count is really nice. That's fine. Damage and projectile count, I'll take. Okay. Let's make sure we get there in time. Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay. We are good. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Pretty decent first map. Let's get the attack speed, and now we can just kind of chill until we start taking damage. Yeah. Okay, a 100% XP gain before the second map is not bad. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, not bad, not bad. That's a pretty decent tier 1. Okay, we spawn here. Let's go down. Actually, let's get more shrine stuff. Got rid of my boss killer, but that's okay. Let's do it one more time. Got rid of my voodoo. All right, lightning orb. 25% chance to summon lightning when hitting enemies. That's pretty good. It's gonna help. And let's do it one more time. Got rid of my watch. Honestly, that's totally worth it. Okay, now let's go open some. Let's go do some shrines. How much money do we have? We have a lot of money. But again, the more we wait, the better it is. Grandma's Secret Tonic, pretty decent. There was actually an argument to go for the for the wrench again, but we'll take that. Let's go for some armor. Let's open a chest here. Yeah, we're starting to get some good. We're starting to finally get some higher quality stuff here. But again, our damage is not great, as you can see. Like, we're really struggling to kill these goblins, which is gonna be scary. Luck, sure. All right, let's start looking for more stuff. Is it time for me to just start opening chests, like all the chests I have around? Maybe. Yeah, that's all right. Hey, Nick, Glenn, with the $5, yo! Keep on keeping on, buddy. Your coffee tomorrow is on me. Thank you so much, Nick. Oh man, I really appreciate it. That means a lot. And actually, that reminds me that I'm so sorry, buddy. I guess it's been a while since I did a normal stream. I haven't gotten my cookies up. Yes, shame on me, I know. But you're getting a starting click. That's why I lost my first run. That makes so much sense. Nick, thank you so much. You do get a free click here if you want. Otherwise, I will click something on my end. I also owe someone a click. It was CT. I owe a click for CT. Which we will bank. And did CT say what they wanted? I forgot. But yeah, thank you again. Free coffee, woo! Who can complain? Much appreciated. All right. Wrench. Oh yeah, we've got some fun folks here. Let's get some more damage. You didn't say it because you didn't even have the game open at the time. I know, I'm sorry. Credit card is gonna be pretty nice to have. Slurp glove can be pretty decent. I have no idea what's good. Darter. The beauty is that it doesn't matter what is good. It's whatever you decide. But no pressure. Ooh. Probably just lifesteal, honestly. Stone Golem. Let's see how we do against Stone Golem here. Yeah, it's all right. I don't think I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna take the drop chance on the power-ups. Okay, that's gonna help. Get some more damage quickly. They also buffed the Scarf, if I remember correctly. Yeah, killing the final boss is gonna be rough. Projectile speed. Okay, sure. Makes the banana better. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on trying to kill this boss. Ooh. I think go for the Grandma upgrade, in my professional opinion. All right. Okay, it's gonna help. It's gonna be 498 billion to 545. Oh, that's a nice, juicy upgrade. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so let's go. Oh, beautiful. That's what I want to see. I guess it's not. I'm going to do a refresh. Hello. Big bunk! Chance to bunk an enemy. Don't mind if I do. I like to bunk. Alright. We got a swarm incoming. That should be okay. I'm pretty good against swarms. Bonk. Let's go for XP. I did just get an upgrade. So. Demonic Blade. Some support. I'll take, sure. Where's the boss? Well, the boss is a little far. I don't think I want to go there. Watch. Damage. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed that. It doesn't matter. Oh, the boss is coming up. Boss, join me. There he is. There he is. Okay, I want him to come in a little closer before I annihilate him, thanks to the power-up. These are bad. I guess size on the frost walk is fine. Movement speed. I'll go for the attack speed epic upgrade here. Whee! How much money? I'm gonna do one more chest. Okay. That's... Oh, wait. Okay, then I'll go up north, and then I'll circle back to the left. Wait, was that a gold gate? I thought it was a silver gate. Maybe I misread that one. Damage and size is pretty decent for the bananas. Alright. Got a bunch of big enemies following us now. Bonk. I'm hard at work on editing the tier list, as I'm sure you would imagine. It does take a hot second. But I'm really happy with how it went. Oh, and if anybody was here for the tier list rant about Megabonk, I'm sorry to say it's going to be pretty similar. Bonk. Okay. This way. Let's get some XP in. Oh my gosh, I have so many so many big units following me now. That shield might come in handy. What's my lifesteal at right now? It's at 19. Should be fine. Move speed. Crit. By the way, Mark, the description on the stream is wrong. It says White Knuckles instead of Megabonk. I appreciate that. Colin is a very busy man. And now I have a better reason to fire him. Let's get a solid damage buff here. Not twice in a row, though. It's okay, he won't be hearing this part of the stream. Size and projectile speed. Oh, yes. 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 Okay. Alright, how are we? There's a chest all the way up there that I missed. I don't know if that's really worth going for. Man, chests are really nice, though. Maybe I will go for it. I have a bit of time. Sure. That item is so weird to me. Projectile, like, it's just a +1 projectile count. Why? Like, it's just so weird. I don't get it. Got our swarm. We got another shrine to go for over there. Attack speed, gold. Bonk. Okay, then we can go up here, grab the chest. I assume it exists because most stats have an item. Yeah, well, yeah, but it's most stats of regular, you know, like the commons, right? Before a rare, it's like the only rare that is just stat. That's just a, I don't know. It just feels a little weird. It's also kind of weak because one projectile count is considered a common rarity option from the shrines. It's just a little weird. Okay, 2 minutes. Our next boss coming up right now. How are we doing against Shrakra? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're doing really good on damage. It was like, what is there? Another shrine up there. Burger! Screw you. XP. Duration and damage. Why not? Attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. Damage and size. Alright, I'll take that. Luck, because, hey, you can't go wrong with more luck. Oh, there's a shrine over there. Alright. Does it have some niche synergy with weapons that don't normally... I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. It's just, it's a little unique. Can I grab that chest? There we go. Starting to grab some of those items. Okay, I need to go back to kill the boss. 1 minute on the clock. I am cutting it a little short, but should be fine. There is a bomb right near the teleporter, so that's nice. My movement option... Whoa! I was like, what just happened? Okay, just please don't kill the guy right here, because I do... Oh, wait, there is a chest right here, though. Okay, I guess maybe I will kill him right here. Maybe. No, you know what? Just come here, okay? Yeah, it should be fine. Damage. Where's my explosion? No. Alright. Bonk! Thank you for the boost. Okay, last chest for a bit. That's pretty decent, though. Okay. Can you come here? Ow. Can you please come here? I need to kill you. I got my tornado, my banana tornado happening. Wow. That went pretty well. Oh, you love to see it. Attack speed. Staff. Sure. It's kind of whatever, but... That's pretty much everything. Alright, and now we play the waiting game. With Aura, I don't think it works that way. I mean, I feel like I would have known about it, because that sounds insane if it actually gave, like, Aura an additional, like, proc. But I don't even know how it works with Aura, because I don't think Aura works with pretty much anything outside of what you would consider. Doesn't work with... I don't think it works with duration, attack speed, or projectile count. I think. I don't think they work with any of them. I will say, killing the final boss with this build is going to be rough. Okay. Sure. You know what? All right. Let's get close to the time stop. When we start getting bunked, is where we know we have a potential issue. Size, quite nice. I don't like the Aegis. I think it's a little too powerful and too boring. Because the Aegis just means I don't take damage anymore, pretty much. And it just kind of makes, I don't know, it's just I'm not a huge fan of the design of it. Hey, Luna Toxic, thank you so much for the sub. Oh wait, that's on Twitch or something. In any case, you are going to be part of the Prism crew. It's a pretty cool crew to be part of, I will say. What's up? What's up? Yeah, just playing some good old Megabonk, doing a casual, high-level thing, I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why was it still going? Ooh, I need to be careful now. I'm getting hit. Let's get more some attack speed. All right, I am starting to get. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. More size. Banana. Speed and damage is pretty decent. Got the banana storm going. Size and projectile count. That's what you love to see. I'm getting pushed a little bit here, but that's okay. Don't want to get one-shotted though. Is what I don't know how much damage they can do to me. Is what I'm a little scared about. I'm out of here. All right. Since when you're playing? Sorry, one second. This game? I started playing this a few weeks ago, but I just have so many roguelikes to play. I haven't put in too much time into it compared to a lot of other people, but a decent amount, and I do follow the meta and just how the game works overall. So I would say I'm pretty comfortable with it. Let's do it. I think we've got the build to start going for difficulty now. Let's actually take some health. I know it's boring, but let's do damage to elites. Got a dude right there. Legendary attack speed. Sure. Alright, what do we got? Giant fork! Yeah, that's pretty good. It's one of the weaker legendaries, but it's still pretty good. For those of you who don't know, you can your luck stat actually does impact the probability of getting better quality items with this guy and the statue. So it is also worth potentially just keeping the... I mean, there's basically reasons to just not open or do anything until you get some luck. But that's easier said than done, obviously. Let's do damage to elites. Let's open a chest. Cram up. I haven't been super lucky with my legendaries, I would say. Toxic Barrel is fine. It's mostly just good to proc other items that benefit from poison. Ice Cube is decent, especially since I have the frost thingy. All right, how's our damage against this stone going? Oh, it's really good. Okay, cool. Let's get more elites. Banana storm, banana storm, banana storm, banana storm. Ugh. No, skeleton, come back! Thank you. All right. Do you play another game like like first-person multiplayer games? No, I do not. I am a indie guy all the way. That being said, I did play Call of Duty Warfare with my friends back in during quarantine, and it was fun. I actually did have a good time with it doing so. But in this day and age, I mean, especially now that I kind of do this for a living now to play indie games. So I don't really have time to play like big AAA games that require generally more time. So, but I can't say that I did. Oh gosh, I should have gotten rid of that actually. I have had my share of fun with these games, even though that's really not what I tend to enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. The frame rate, it's happening. It's starting. Yeah, sure. Let's do some. I wonder what my what my stats are right now. Nice skin you got. More glowing skin than me. Another lightning. I was hoping for something else, but I'll take it. Let's do some damage. We got the teleporter right here. We got a shrine of thingy McJiggle over there. I think extra jumps actually. I don't think I have an extra jump. It's probably a good idea to get that right now. Oh, that was quick. All right, here comes the XP, people. Here we go. More XP. More size. That's bad, but size. Damage. Ooh, damage. Damage. Size. Damage. Ooh, size and count. Size. Alright, well, that's a little late to get, but ooh, damage and projectile count. We're starting to get the transparent Beyblade build. Do you watch anime? I used to watch anime a while ago. I just don't have time to. But, unfortunately, it's like, will I watch anime or play video games? And I'm like, I play video games. But I do love anime. I am a... Ooh, oh, that timing to jump. I did my fair share of Attack on Titan. I still think Brotherhood, Full Metal is one of my favorite shows of all time. Yeah, so I've done my fair share of anime, but not in the last few years. I mean, I am keeping up with the overall world of anime. Just don't really watch it. Alright, staff. Let's just grab that right now. Size, attack speed, size, XP, attack speed. I guess I should start opening more chests. So we are the last world, so. Bob. We never got our anvil. Sadness. Hey, CT, what's up? You came at the right time. CT, not only are you seeing the end of a pretty cool build, pretty cool run, but I did not forget. I still owe you a click. That's right. It is yours to do whatever you may desire. We can get the lucky day, which is useless. You could get a bunch more grandmas, a bunch more cursors, or you just want some antimatter, or just clicking on the cookie. The choice is yours. Oh, the chest is just doing some noise. Which is your favorite anime? Yeah, again, it's probably Full Metal. Oops. Okay, where am I going? Let's go. We're just going this way. We got a speedy Void there. Sure. Kill the bosses. Damage. Of course I'm going to take the cursors. As many as you want. As many as I want. As many as we can. Toxic barrel. They are so expensive. I think I can only get one. One cursor. That was hilarious. Thank you again. Much appreciated. All right. What do we have down? What do we have down here? Can't see. Oh, it's a legendary dude. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Power Gloves is pretty good. It's 7k. Oh, we're not too far. 7.7. Yeah, we're not too far. I can get that. I do need to get going though. Moldy cheese! Yay! Finally. Damage. Size! 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 Alright. Attack speed! Whee! Alright. Yeah, let's get the power glove. Okay, I'm gonna be greedy. Obviously. Oh wait, no, I forgot. The final stage, you don't actually have to fight a boss. That's right. So we're fine being greedy. It's always weird. It's always a little confusing in that regard. Ooh, another shop boy. Crit damage. Fine. I almost actually unlocked the chaos tome. If it wasn't for the very first, like, one of the early ones where I got, like, booped. My Aegis is just level 2. Alright, let's head to the boss location. Favorite character from that anime? Oh man. It's been a while. Huh. I forgot the names, but probably the guy with the eye patch, without saying anything more than that. A little late for that item, but yeah, I think the guy with the eye patch. Especially when you get to learn more about the backstory and everything. My bananas are gone. Gimme, gimme, gimme. XP! Attack speed! Size! Attack speed! Attack speed! I also watched the original show, which I also very much enjoyed. And I remember, like, at first I watched the original show and I was like, there's no way that Brotherhood is better than that. Like, no way. And then I watched Brotherhood and it became one of my favorite shows of all time, so. There you go. Alright, what the hell is that? How am I not aware of what the hell this is? I follow YouTube stuff. What the hell is the golden ring? What? What? I mean, I'm assuming it's from the newest update, but I have no freaking clue what it is. It's gonna be our last chest to open. Favorite character is from... Oh, see, like, I never got into Dragon Ball Z. And that's not because I don't like it. It's just because if you don't watch it early in your lifetime, then you will never have the time to watch it. Same with One Piece. I'm sure I would like One Piece. I just did not get the time to watch it. But yeah, I've heard fantastic. Yeah, I do know that character. Just haven't watched the show. I can jump up there. Yeah, okay. Damage. Hey, Alpha Simid. Thank you for the sub. You're going to be part of the antimatter condenser crew. Boop. Thank you so much. All right, now we wait. ART6s? What's that? I'm sure I'm probably know what it is. I just don't know the acronym. I had the time and I watched. It was free. Oh, do you like art? Like, just art in general? I had time. I watched. It was free time. Yeah. I mean, I made a list of things in my life of in case of COVID again. And that, you know, a lot of like anime would probably be on there. A lot of anime would probably be on there. Well, if it's just random art, yeah. I mean, I am a. My main work is mostly artistic stuff, so I'd say I enjoy it. But if it's just art, like from like a painting, that's a conversation. It seems a little specific, but it's looking pretty decent. Is there a chest I can open around? Not really. Oh, actually, there is over there. Alright. I actually don't know what happens if you stack those. Shouldn't go too far from the teleportation, probably. Still no projectile count, so that's literally the only thing I care about. Actually gonna write something on my notes for this game. Maybe I should pause. I shouldn't be that greedy. Oh, I see. Maybe this isn't say, but I hope he adds a map that plays out a bit slower but goes longer so that some builds get more time to marinate. I do agree that this game is a little hard to get like at the start. Like, early game is always the hardest part. And so if there was the other way around where the early game is easier but actually gets like like harder later, it could be pretty cool. It would be kind of hard to design, but I do agree that I think it would be nice to have that kind of. We'll see. I see that I got my, you know, my regular one-time stream just dying out. I'm assuming you guys don't have to reload the page, right? It just kind of, you just get this loading screen and that's it, right? Anyway, what kind of art do I do? I'm a musician, voice actor, game director? Game designer, I guess, to an extent, although I haven't done a lot of those, but I have here and there. Should grab more XP. So the reason why I don't make my own game is purely because money. I am not a coder, and I definitely want to make my own game one day. I actually have it all planned out in my head. It is definitely something I want to do. It's just a lot of money, and I definitely do not want to use AI for pretty much anything other than just helping me with like text and stuff like that. But I definitely want to make sure I can pay my the artists properly as an artist. I don't want to. So I'm just waiting for the day where I have enough money where I can just have people just make the game for me. Because professionally, what I have done is I have been a game director. Which I guess kind of is like a game designer-ish. It's negotiable. And for that, basically, yeah, I just need some money. But one day, that's the dream. That's definitely the dream. And it will happen. Now you can see the benefit of going for the XP tome, by the way. Alright, Aegis, you've earned your level 3. Congratulations. You know what? Congratulations. You're climbing up the ranks. I'm still worried I'm going to get one-shotted. I might be able to help you find a way to make that a reality. Well, that is definitely something that I would more than happily want to talk about. Because I've got a whole idea for a game with all my knowledge and all the games I've played, and just like I want to do something. And if you've watched my videos a lot, you know that what I like is something unique with some good design. So yeah. Basically, what I have planned in my life, my upcoming life, is that I have a big Capcom gig coming up next year. Well, I guess like December to next year. Oh, a little late, but that's really good. And I'm going to be working until June. That's going to be the most amount of money I'll ever make in my life as a freelancer, non-stop working. And then after that, I don't have any plans. Maybe that could be the time for me to do a game, finally, because I'll have the money to put into something. So that's what I'm thinking of. So I will keep, I talk to a lot of people. Obviously, I'm in LA. You know, people say things nonstop, but I will keep that in mind. That message you wrote, I don't know exactly what you mean, but I am always very much interested. So good to know. Yeah, I'm excited. The only time I would ever use AI is if I'm writing an AI and need realistic dialogue. I like that. Now, I mean, I use AI. And for instance, I actually use AI. I mean, well, so right now we're doing something for, we're testing something for. Can I sing something? I am not a singer. I am a cajon player, drummer, handpan player, percussionist, pianist. Not a singer. But I can sing if you want. Yeah, we started using AI recently for a little something. I have to be careful here that I'm not overextending myself, by the way. This is a really solid build. I'm really happy with this. So anyway, as I was saying, sorry, I'm just like, I have to be like a little careful here, but because I feel like once I get bumped, it's the beginning of the end, you know? But so far, so good. Yeah, we started using AI. I'm starting to use AI. I'm trying it out to actually write some text, which I feel. I mean, basically, I have a bit of an issue with writing text. Believe it or not, as someone who like, there's certain things I really struggle to do because of how my brain works, and we've been wanting to put reviews on Steam of the games that I talk about, especially the ones that are sent to the channel that people pay for. Okay, it's time to go, I think. So I've been using AI to write me reviews by oh god. No, don't screw this up, don't screw this up. Oh gosh, no. Yes, I got it. Oh my goodness, I got it. Anyway, so what I have the AI do is take my entire summary of my video that talks about the game, and then by using that summary, make me a quick Steam review using other reviews I wrote myself as an example. So it's like a big text of like 5 reviews I wrote myself, then like a resume, like a summary of the entire video I made, and then I want the AI to just kind of summarize that into a little paragraph that I then myself readjust accordingly. So I reread it and I change some things here and there, and then I put that on Steam, and that's been really helpful for me. I don't know how people feel about that. I mean, I'm very vocal about, just overall, yeah, my thoughts on sorry, I have to be careful because this boss can be dangerous. Yeah, because I'm not an AI lover in the world of art, but I feel like that's kind of that's fine, I would imagine. Alright, round 2, but I do have my shields now, so that's going to make it much nicer. Ah. Okay, sorry, I am a little focused right now. Once we're in the final wave, I will be able to chill a little bit. Unfortunately, the banana is probably my highest DPS, but... Alright, here we go. Why is there a speed up buff over there? What? Just like one of the random guys that just dropped it? That's pretty funny. Okay. Woo! And there we go. Boss down. Oh, I did get the debuff that makes it so I can't heal, but should be fine. Okay. And now we play the waiting game. Can you guys disappear? Just kill me. There you go. There. Okay. Thing that you want to do every your independence. Yeah, for sure. But it's stressful. Like being a freelancer is stressful. But hey, you do art for streamers? Oh hell yeah! Oh well, feel free to send me some of the stuff on Discord. It's always nice to meet new artists. Yeah. I just saw your message afterwards. Yeah. Definitely send it on Discord. I'd love to see it. I'm of the opinion that for the handful of good uses AI has, it would be better to make a more bespoke program that whatever any of the big egg... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Even research and through organization purposes, sometimes as a second set of eyes for tracking down bugs. Yes, especially for developers. I know for developers, it's so cool, and it really opens up a lot of people getting into that world, which I think is awesome. Nice. Oh, that's so good. That allows us to know when we have to be careful. Super good. But yeah, it's a whole conversation. There was a game that I streamed a few not too long ago. I don't know if those of you were there, and it was mostly AI. Everything was AI, and I felt bad because the design. Remember that one, Darter? It was like a turn-based automated game where you had to find you only like 5 spots for spells, and you had to figure out what you wanted. It was a really cool concept. The video is not out yet. I feel bad because the developers were really, really nice. And I don't know if I forgot how how savage I was. I don't think I was particularly mean. I didn't have to be mean, but you know what I mean. You know, like it is still a small team, and you know they just use a lot of AI, and it's like, I just feel bad. Awesome. Yeah, I look forward to seeing some of your art. Thank you. Preferably sets or token program wouldn't cost so extraordinarily much financially and environment because every single yeah I know. But Sora, like, I mean, for those of you who follow very deeply the politics and like just the economical factor of AI, it's insane. It's insane. It's like Sora is promising billions of dollars and they're not making anything. Well, that's Sora, but OpenAI. It's crazy. It's crazy. It was disappointing. Yeah, well, it was disappointing for some unfortunate reasons. And more I get some of these games. And it's just a shame. Although, this build is really cool, by the way. This is a really, really successful build. I'm really happy. Definitely going to be one of my top builds. Oh, poor CT. Yes, absolutely. I am happy to explain. This is a 3D Survivor-like. I'm actually starting to go towards Survivor-like now instead of Horde-like. I like using the word Horde-like. For those of you who know the channel very well, I use Horde-like a lot because I didn't like what people used originally, which was Bullet Heaven or Vampire Survivor clone, whatever. And I thought it didn't match, and I like the word Horde-like, but Survivor-like makes sense, much more sense to me. I still like Horde-like, but people don't understand me. So, anyway, this is a 3D Survivor-like. It takes inspiration from Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain 2. And as is many Survivor-likes, it's a very chaotic game that's all about big numbers and killing a million things, which is very satisfying. But once I'm done with this run, I will give my rant. For those of you who were there for the tier list, I am sorry. It's going to be a very similar conversation, but it's important for me to do this for the video. Do we have any chests? No. So we're going to be here a bit because I got a pretty good one. Gotta run, got a meeting with some game devs. Keep up the good work, buddy. This was very entertaining to have on while I work. Thank you so much, Nick. And yeah, I will definitely keep you on that message. It's always good to have more contacts in that realm. So appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be in touch when I have more time in that regard. But feel free to come by for more streams. I'm always streaming and doing stuff. Best of luck with your work. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Okay, we got another chest. Size. I'm really curious how my stats are going to be. That's what I love about these games, is what my stats are going to be. Oh my gosh, without spoiling anything, I played two roguelikes recently that have been recommended to me and that are really high reviews, and I don't like them. And I'm excited to talk about them because, well, I'm excited also, you know, like, just because it's going to be different, but everyone seems to love them, and I did not like either of them. One way more so than the other. But I was quite disappointed, and they're both doing, I mean, one is doing really well, the other one is more niche, and not many people play it, but the ones that play it love it. Man, I am even struggling to continue playing one of them, even though I'm only at the beginning, just because of how much I do not like the design of certain aspects. I feel bad, but hey, that's how it is. It's interesting for me to play, because, I mean, especially with this last tier list, like, I had so many positive games. Yeah, I definitely have a soft spot for roguelikes in general, and I do understand that. I find it funny that Rudardo, you say that, but you're still the moderator of a roguelike channel. I love it. We need you to you know, for these kind of comments that people are too scared to say. Also, AI-wise, I don't understand why the pour so much money into it, trying to get the general intelligence, because at least from my POV, it's one of my colleagues, mechanically, it's impossible to reach. Okay, the thing is that big corporations, all they see is the possibility of using AI for their benefit. Seriously, like, this is a whole conversation, obviously, but, I mean, if AI can do what humans do, then you don't have to hire employees, which means you can save a lot of money. So they bet on like bajillion dollars to try to get AI to do really well by expending an insane amount of money on chips, which, you know, cost a ton of money and, you know, are really bad for the for the environment and the economy, especially since they actually need minerals. Oh, they need China is sending a lot of minerals to the US to do these kind of chips. Now, people say that there's minerals in the US and they don't need China, but the thing is that that's not the problem. The problem is that China is the only country in the world that refines these minerals to be able to get used. And so it doesn't matter if there's minerals in the US. So, like, the whole, again, I'm not gonna get into politics. I'm just talking about what's going on. And so effectively, that means that, yeah, there's like, all the economy just is around, like, just the future of AI. We're in this crazy bubble, which, you know, was people talk about the .com bubble, and I think it's way worse than that. But it's a whole thing. Oh, and we're starting to get bunked around. All right, so how long am I gonna survive is the question. Alright, I'm getting thrown around. Definitely getting thrown around. Alright, we're falling down to our demise. Alright, we teleport back. I think I need to find a corner when you have I'm taking, oh, okay, and we got a proc for our invincibility, which means we're gonna die soon. We are gonna die soon. But I do love them when they work. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the beauty of it too, is that they're pretty easy to make, but hard to master. So it's very interesting to actually look at a bunch of them. Because I agree, I think it's actually pretty easy to be critical of them when you know how good they can be. Okay, that was a good run. Let's see how well we did. New record. We're in the top 11%. You know what? I'll take that, considering that this game is currently like one of the most played roguelikes out there. Top 11 on my second run? Hell yeah. So what did what? Grandma Secret Tonic did the most damage with Big Bonk. That makes sense. What was the red? Thorns did nothing, remember? Aegis did nothing, that's fine. Bob didn't do much. The Power Gloves really didn't do as much as I thought they would. Poison. Frostwalker didn't do much, that's to be expected. It's more of a utility tool. The Cursed Doll did decent. Banana did less than I thought they would. Fire Staff did more. Interesting. Bloodmark was great, as it usually is. Yeah, that was a solid run. Got 400 silver out of it. It's gonna allow me to unlock a bunch more stuff. Hell yeah. Best viewers, teamboo.com. Remove the space. Yeah! That's the joy of... beep boop, I'm a human. Perfect timing, exactly. Yeah. Isaac and Risk of Rain ruined my ability to appreciate less interesting roguelikes. I mean, honestly, Isaac did, I would say, more than anything else. Risk of Rain is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but Isaac is just... it's not comparable. I mean, theoretically, I should be doing that. I know that, like, by the way, for those of you who don't know, the current meta, I mean, the meta changes a lot. Curse Tome, XP Tome are like your two, like, things for getting economy. Then usually like attack speed and damage, or like, I don't think they use size. I like size, but I don't think they do. In terms of weapons, doesn't really matter. The characters, I mean, you can see them here, obviously. Yeah, I'm glad the Mega Chat is back on the leaderboard. Now they finally have exponential, like, well, not exponential, like, scaling itself. Yeah, but I mean, any mathematician would affirm that general AI would defy the Gödel's incompetence theorem, such as the AI would need an infinite... oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah, but when people just see dollars, I mean, this is gonna dumb it down a little bit. When people just see dollar signs and they're high up there, and they have the ability to just finance something without really losing much because they have infinite money to an extent, might as well try and not think about it too much. Oh, Street of Rogues! You know, I totally forgot. You used to be a big. I mean, you still are, but I remember that was a big. I forgot about the Street of Rogues. Inscription, yeah. I mean, the thing is, here's the thing. Inscription, the roguelike element is not what makes Inscription, in my opinion. There are a few games out there like that, right? Like, yes, it does allow. It definitely, without the roguelike elements, Inscription wouldn't be Inscription. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of like the design of the roguelike elements, it's not bad. It's not bad. But it's not incredible. That's like, Inscription is always an interesting conversation. I sent you? Hell yeah. Thank you for sending that. Sorry for nerding out. No, you came to the right place to nerd out. I'll take a look at what you sent. Thank you, Lunatoxic. Much appreciated. I'd include it with an asterisk saying that it's only there on technicality. I agree. Don't get me wrong. I'm with you on that, for sure. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna make my rant. Again, sorry for anyone who was there for this rant for the tier list. If anybody's heading out in the next 20 plus minutes, thanks for stopping by. And I might do some casual streams, like Monster Train, where it won't be turned into a video, just because Colin is extremely busy, and we're kind of backlogged on videos right now, so we have plenty to release. And we feel bad for the ones that paid to get their game featured, and we don't get their video out anytime too soon. Although, could you recommend a few games to play for Halloween? And maybe we get a Halloween special live. Oh gosh, you're right, that's Friday. Yeah, for Halloween, I mean, actually, I just talked about a game. Obviously, I'm gonna do roguelikes, right? Inscription, I guess, ish. But no, the one I just played recently, White Knuckle. No brainer. White Knuckle is a really, really solid horror roguelike. Horror roguelikes is hard to do as well. It's kind of counterintuitive. Do I even have my tags for horror? Is there even a tag for me? No, I just have to write it. Let's see. What do I have on my... Probably don't have much. Okay. What do I have? Carrion? Was Carrion a roguelike? I don't remember if Carrion was a roguelike. No, it's not. Carrion is a pretty cool game. It's an indie game, not a roguelike. What do we got? Yeah, there's not many out there for roguelikes, huh? Did you just put me... Ring of Pain! Ring of Pain is disturbing. That's a pretty disturbing roguelike. The game itself is decent. Actually quite good in its roguelike design. But yeah, Returnal. Sorry, no, what am I talking about? Ring of Pain. And yeah, White Knuckle. Oh, and Withering Rooms. Withering Rooms was a really interesting experience. It's a Metroidvania horror roguelike. Yeah, that was a big surprise. Withering Room. Oh, they just released a new patch for White Knuckle. Oh yeah. All right, so there you go. Those are some random recommendations. Let's see how I can do on my own bunk run while you're doing this. Isn't that where you played for last Halloween? You're right. That's exactly what I played for last Halloween. I totally forgot. 54K. That's yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. It's no 900, but it's crazy the difference that people can get though. Oh my gosh, like seriously, 1 million. That's so crazy. Yeah, hopefully those were some fine recommendations. All right. What am I feeling? Am I feeling headphones on or off for this review? Oh, I don't know if you realize also we're doing reviews now for the Rogue-a-thon. Not for the videos, not for the games sent to the channel. Obviously, that would be mean to do reviews of demos and little tiny games. But for big games like these, we started thinking, might as well find a way to differentiate the next big roguelike in the Rogue-a-thon series, which is always hard to do. I don't think most people that even watch this channel know the difference. Good luck, Darter. Alright. Rant time. Here we go. I'll do it at no headphones today. I'll see you all in 20 plus minutes. Here we go. Megabonk is a 3D survivor-like roguelike, which is fairly unique. We don't get to see those very often in the 3D environment, and for good reasons. But this one's been doing extremely well recently, and I'm really excited to give my thoughts on this one because, yeah, there's a lot to unpack. So the gameplay is, again, third person. You're controlling a character. You have this large map, and you're just walking around, collecting things, killing hordes of enemies, leveling up, getting more items, rinse and repeat. You do go through different levels, and then you fight the true final boss. It's fairly straightforward, which tends to be the case for Survivor-likes, but with the 3D environment, there's a lot more to do than most Survivor-like games, considering that the movement aspect of this game is actually very extensive, which is really interesting because, again, usually you're just walking around and things happen, and that's it. But not with this game. This game takes inspiration mostly from Vampire Survivors, obviously, and Risk of Rain 2. Which is another third-person action roguelike without as much of a horde survivor kind of aspect. So you start a run with a particular character that starts with a particular weapon and a unique passive that usually scales per level, which is always a great feeling. And then as you play the level and get more XP and more gold, you'll get to be able to have a total of 4 weapons and 4 tomes, which I'll get to in a moment, after you've been able to unlock them through the meta progression of this game. And one of the best parts of this game is what you actually do during the levels. Most Survivor games are pretty boring. I mean, in that realm, not the game itself, but, there's not much to do. You're just walking around collecting XP. Not in Megabonk. In Megabonk, the map is full of things to interact with. We're talking little pots to destroy, especially in the early game to gain early XP and gold, chests that you can open to gain random items that are usually like passives, and that can even do some mechanical stuff, kind of like in Risk of Rain. You've got these statues that can give you a free item. You've got these shopkeepers that you can choose a particular item to buy from. You've got these shrines, a bunch of different shrines that you have to stay in place and charge it up to get some more just number upgrades. These kind of have their own little mini game thing to it because you have to stick around them while you're constantly being attacked all around. You've got your shrine of the mountain, I think it's called in Risk of Rain, where you double the bosses. Obviously, the more greedy you want to be, the bigger the reward, the bigger the challenge. There's so much to do. And not only that, but the movement tech in this game is kind of impressive. At first, you were just going to be walking around, jumping, but there's this little button you can press to kind of slide. And usually at the beginning, you're just going to be using that to slide off just ramps, and, that's going to be most of what we're going to be doing. But later on, the more you understand the physics of this game, the more people are actually going to be using it to really build up speed by, staying pressed on control while jumping and let it go at the right time, and then getting more speed and just gradually going further and further and further. And there's this tech to the movement, which I have never really seen in Survivor-like, which is super cool. So that's the gameplay, but now let's talk about the actual upgrade progression of the game. So that's where, all the meat is in most of these Survivor games. And here, they, once again, do something really unique that I really appreciate. Now, figuring out how to increase numbers in these games is a whole art form. And here what you end up doing is there's different ways to get upgrades, which is awesome. A lot of Survivor games will just have, when you level up, you can upgrade something. And that's all the upgrade system that the game has. But here there's a lot of different ways to do so. Gaining XP is going to allow you to not only find all 4 weapons in all 4 tomes, but also is going to be the way to increase the stats on all of these things, the 4 tomes and the 4 weapons. These stats are random in not only the kind of stat it's going to improve, such as if you're using the bow, it can increase the size, the damage, the projectile count, the speed. All of these are random, so you do have to pay attention as to which of these upgrades are worth your time. And there's also a luck factor to these upgrades. So you could get a common bow upgrade that's going to increase the damage, or a legendary one that's going to increase your size and damage, and potentially even the projectile count. And that by itself is really interesting to me, because that means that even if you get a legendary upgrade, it might not be the one that you actually want, and you might end up going for a common upgrade instead. I love that. I think a lot of Survivor likes do struggle with not having enough player decision, and you just kind of constantly press the first option that's just rare, and that's that. But not with this game. And I really, really think this is one of the main reasons why this game is so popular and so satisfying. But again, there's more than that. There's also those shrines. Those shrines can also be improved with the luck aspect, and it's going to give you random stats. And there's a lot of stats in this game, and I will say that most of the stats don't feel useless. Another thing that is hard to balance in these games. I think all of them have some merit, some less than others, but the game has a pretty big meta system. I mean, every few weeks, I feel like there's a new meta. People find new ways to exploit certain stats, certain weapons, certain playstyles, which is really cool. And one awesome aspect of the game as well is that the developer really does seem to put a lot of care and love into the game, and is planning on doing a lot of updates, which is really cool. And all of these upgrades that we're talking about, they're all being modified and improved with the luck stat. And I've talked a lot about the luck stat in these games. I do think luck stats in general are awesome. I would say if you're doing a roguelike that has a heavy emphasis on upgrades, especially a survivor-like, I would say 80% of the time you probably want a luck stat. They're very satisfying, and they allow players to get really excited when you get a legendary thing. I do believe that this whole concept of luck stat upgrades did kind of start with potentially Hades. I think Hades really did help push this aspect. Obviously, there's plenty of games prior to that did it. Like even Risk of Rain had that. But in Risk of Rain, you would just get, the legendary item or the common item, and they're two different things. But here you can just get an upgrade to an item of different rarities, and also have the rarity system on the items. And I just love that. I think it's something that gets players very excited, at least in my experience. Currently, there are two maps. There's the forest and the desert. I'm assuming they're going to be adding more. But in terms of content, I would say that at first I thought there wasn't that much from what I could just see. But the more I play, the more I feel like that actually is not so much the case. There is the unlock tab where you'll get all your characters and weapons. And again, at first glance, it doesn't seem like there's too much here. Ah, shoot, I forgot to do the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. I'm not supposed to be on this page. I forgot. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry, Colin. I'm supposed to be... Yeah. Oops. It's this one. I don't know if it's too late, but... I'll start from when I started. Gosh darn it. If you go on the Unlock tab, you've got all your characters, weapons, tomes, and the items. And again, at first when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's not too many things. But then considering that you can mix and match all these, and they all do things quite drastically from one another, I'd say that's not the case. I don't know where I was going with that. I got a little distracted. But one of my favorite features in this unlock thing is the disable option on all items that you unlock past the default ones. So as you can see right here, I have a bunch of them that I just unlocked here, and there's a little tab that I can just choose to put on or off. So many games struggle with having just a bloated item pool, and the game was like, don't worry about it. You know, like even if you want to complete the quest to get this unlock and you don't know how it feels, you can just decide to play with it or not. And I love it. It gives more strategy and more player choice. Something I would recommend a lot of developers implementing in their game. And while we're on this page with the tomes, I do want to touch on the tomes a little bit as well, because I was talking about the upgrade system. I love the concept of tomes because they're simple, but they allow, once again, players to be able to go for specific builds every single run. This I think is what allows a lot of the flexibility to try out things every single run. Because just like the weapons, you can only put 4 of them, and they all have just one stat. You know, you have the regen tome for regen. You have the precision tome for crit chance. You have the HP tome for HP. Like that's all they are. But once you get that in your build, that means that that particular stat is going to be a main focus of your build, which means that every single run, you can go for 4 particular weapons, then have all the items, which we didn't really talk about, and then you can prioritize 4 stats, which is a really smart way to just have direction on your runs. So for instance, one run I could go for the quantity tome, which gives me more projectile count, the size tome, the attack speed, and a little defensiveness with the armor tome. And since I went for the projectile tome and the size, I'm going to go for like weapons that shoot things and that, you know, can have big bullets. But I could also go all greed and go for the luck tome, the XP tome, and the golden tome, and then have crazy amount of like money and XP, but being quite weak up front because I don't have priorities on other stats. It's fantastic. I love this concept, and I think it's being slept on as to one of the big reasons as to why I think this game did really well. So back to the conversation of content. One aspect I really do enjoy is the way that the game handles the pacing. Because at first, again, you're not going to have many things unlocked, but all these things that you can see, there are different ways to unlock them. There's different little challenges, little achievements, pretty much, right? I haven't unlocked everything, as you can see, but Newell, I think that's how you say it, you have to use a microwave to duplicate Ice Crystal 3 times and buy the Frostwalker. That's exciting. And all the characters, I would say, play fairly differently. If you're going for really, really high score stuff, then ultimately it's the late game that all that matters, and the characters might not be as impactful, but overall, they do feel pretty different. I do like the character design from one another. And once again, there is the shop tab for meta progression. It's fairly minimal because, again, this game is pretty heavy on skill and knowledge, specifically. So there is a little bit of meta progression, but it's nothing too crazy. And it's honestly, some would say you probably don't even need a lot of these. I mean, you can get an extra 2 slots for your weapons, but sometimes you might just want 2 weapons, so you could focus more of the actual upgrades on 2 things, you know? The tome 1 is pretty great to have, I will say, but... And again, in terms of the challenges, right? So each of the levels, the different tiers of each of the worlds, I guess, they have their own challenges. Some are completely wacky and fun, and they will allow you to get more money and just more achievements to unlock more things. So there is an incentive to do these, and they're fun. I mean, the AFK challenge. You're not allowed to move or jump at all, and you have to figure out how you can design, like how you're going to make a run work with that. And considering that you have the option to turn on and off certain items, I think this allows the game to make some of those wacky challenges that you wouldn't be able to do as effectively in other games. The pacifist run. No weapons allowed. This one's pretty freaking hard. Good luck, chat. I guess it's a good transition to another aspect of this game that I really like. The overall vibe, the music, the art, and also the community is very, very, very strong in this game. In terms of the art, the art is pretty much is the simplest aspect to talk about because it's fairly simple. It's kind of whatever, but it's funny. It's good. But the music, oh my gosh, the music. Oh my goodness, the music is so good. If you haven't actually just listened to the music individually, which I would be very impressed if you didn't, you have to, because it's incredible. It's some of the best soundtrack from a roguelike I've heard in a hot second. It's fantastic. And then the community. This is a game, people have made entire videos on YouTube just talking about the whole background of this game from a community standpoint, and it's incredible. I realized I also had to chat. Gosh, I screwed up. Ugh, I suck. The fact that we're not sure who the developer actually is, and this is, by the way, a solo dev. The fact that now we have entire YouTube channels that are just dedicated to Megabonk. The fact that there's like a crazy meta and that it constantly changes as people find new ways to use the item combinations together. I think a lot of the marketing from this game was from the developer making shorts on YouTube about the progress of the development of the game with very cool production and a very, very funny kind of content making, and that was hilarious. I remember watching those shorts and thinking, man, this looks really fun and is a really just entertaining video to watch. And as a fan of the indie community, this game, I think, just brings everything all together, and it's just so wholesome, and I love it. All right, now I'm just going to touch on some random notes that might not fit anything specifically. The first thing I want to mention is in terms of another aspect of the gameplay that's very satisfying is a lot of times in these games, the stronger, like the further along in the run you get, the less upgrades you might get, and that can be a little sad. But it's also understandable from a balance standpoint. Not in Megabonk. Megabonk is constantly making sure the player is getting rewards all the time. You're always getting items, always getting level ups, and depending on the build you're doing, you might even get more items and more level ups later in a run, which is quite rare, I will say, at least in my experience. And that's super satisfying and super rewarding. That being said, on the counterpoint, I will say that Megabonk is one of the hardest survivor games out there. Getting started, the first few minutes is, in my opinion, by far the hardest part of it. And I do wish that they kind of toned it down somehow for newcomers. Now, I know that, once you're in the community and you're you play this game really well, you know what to do. But even in the community, I do believe that the joke is that the first tier, the first level of the forest, for instance, because you do 3 levels, I don't know how you call them, the first stage, I guess, is the hardest, because you're trying to get your build going, and you can die pretty easily, especially with the 3D aspect, and enemies can fall from the sky and blah blah blah. You have to be pretty careful. Now, I don't want them to change the current difficulty as it is, because I really do enjoy it, but I do hope that they might, in a future update, have another mode for, maybe making it even harder in the late game, but maybe toning it down in the early. I feel like something like that could potentially be beneficial for new players. As it stands, I love how it is, but it is pretty hard. One thing that I personally would love to see more of are just unique events that you could encounter. So the first time I played it, when I first found the bush character in the first level, I was so excited because I thought it was like a unique event. It's like, oh my gosh, there's a unique NPC here and I have to fight it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. But then when I realized that that's just always the case and there's nothing different about it, I was like, oh, that's a little disappointing. Not saying that the game needs it, but considering that the game is really cool, I think it would be really cool to have some unique events, kind of like in Elden Ring. I know, whoa, quite a drastic jump, but in Night Rain, you might have different events that can potentially occur between runs. I would rarely recommend something like this for a survivor-like, but for this game, I could kind of see it. Like in one run out of whatever, you get this particular event that might happen. I can understand that could screw up with the balance, especially in a world where there's a leaderboard that's very competitive, and then people are just gonna roll and roll and roll like for like the particular event to occur to get better stuff. I get it. Yeah, it doesn't sound super balanced, and there might be some issues, but I don't know. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have that. They've made some cool quality of life changes in the most recent update that while I'm recording this. They added a map, which is really cool. They've also made it easier to see things on the map, which again I really appreciate. But man, if there was one other quality of life thing that I would love to see different, it would have to be the fact that you choose your character before the map and the challenge. That doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know. For me, I would like to go to Forest Tier 2, see the challenges, and then like, and in this one, there's the Fragile 2 one. Well, I don't want to play Giga Chad, so I guess I have to go backwards now to pick my character and go back on there and choose. Why isn't it the other way around? That doesn't make sense to me. I feel like I'm missing something, but that seems kind of weird. And lastly, this might be a little specific, but this is more for people that play the game a lot. But a lot of weapons, there are definitely some balanced things here and there. But that's to be expected for a game like this that has like a meta and that's very competitive. But there's a particular weapon that's called the Aegis. And it's like the shield. The shield doesn't do damage much, and it's all about preventing an instant of damage. And you can get multiple of these shields through upgrading them. I don't like that shield. I think it makes the game boring and too easy if you know how to use it in order to get to a particular build. I don't know. I kind of wish they would change the design or the balance of it. It's just boring. And yet it's probably one of the strongest weapons, at least currently. I know the meta will change and maybe people will not use it anymore, but without talking about the super, super high like level players, as someone like me who's semi-casual in the game, I would say, maybe, the moment I get Aegis, I feel like now I don't have to worry about defensive things because I'm kind of invincible if I play well. So yeah, I wish they would change a little something about that. But yeah, overall, Megabonk is a fantastic game. There's a lot of games that I feel can sometimes get overhyped. I definitely saw the hype before I played the game. I tried it out, and as someone who's played a ton of the Survivor games, I will say this game does things extremely well, and really from a design standpoint. I think the best part of this game is not the 3D aspect. It's not about the items and stuff like that. It's really the way that the developer treated upgrading. The way the developer made upgrades just feel really satisfying and actually had a lot of skill involved in terms of the knowledge of how to upgrade what, and the fact that there's so many ways to upgrade things and there's constantly upgrades given to you. It's just so cool. They really made sure to put a lot into the upgrade system, and I find that to be the most important part of a survivor-like. The 3D aspect is great as well, thanks to the awesome mobility, and again, with an additional dimension, there's a lot more to think about and to master. And of course, the game will get insanely chaotic and absolutely crazy. And let's be honest, at the end of the day, the coolest aspect of these games is just seeing those big numbers and just, you know, your computer slowly dying as it's just losing all its frame rate. And that's one of those games too. Not only does it have the awesome, satisfying big numbers and everything, but it also has a lot of skill and really, really smart design. With its with its high difficulty that, you know, forces players to need to get comfortable with the game, the bunch of content, the very satisfying, you know, core gameplay, and all the different things that people can unlock through just playing more and more and more. I would say that this game, yeah, is fantastic. It's a really, really, really good survivor-like, one of the best, and I understand the hype. And I'm gonna give this one a solid 9 peppers out of 10. Honestly, I think it deserves it. It's masterfully crafted. And the fact that the game is going to keep on getting more and more updates, at least I hope so and I believe so, makes me really happy. So yeah, that's about it. Ugh, I'm so sad because I actually did I'm really happy with how I did my everything, except that I just forgot I forgot that this is not the scene I use for the video. Ugh, it's gonna be more work for poor little Colin. Half an hour? Okay. It's not bad. It was a great review. Oh, thank you, CT. Much appreciate it. I was pretty happy with that one. I can respect the fact that I know I didn't do super well on the last one that I did for White Knuckles. It turned out pretty well because Colin is a beast at editing. Just so you know, like Colin, again, who is my editor and, you know, business partner and who's the one who started this channel with me, he's on tour, on a super serious tour, like in a van, like in a touring bus, like playing almost every night and editing all this stuff on the road. He's crazy. So I always want to make sure that like this can be as easy to edit as possible. All right, we're gonna do a Mega Chad run, and then I'll call it. I have to get back to editing the tier list. Tomorrow I have a new video out tomorrow. Colin, you came at the right time. Colin, I'm sorry. I used the wrong scene for the review. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Ah. My ears were burning. What's up? It's good to see you. Or to hear, or to, anyway. Alright, Mega Chad. Let's do Mega Chad, in desert. Dude, it's gameplay over it anyway. Yeah, I know, but while I was trying to talk about things on screen, I realized I screwed up, but it should be fine. Sup, CT? Alright, we're gonna do a Mega Chad run. So Mega Chad has the Aura, which is a really solid ability. Pretty weak early, though. Flex, but also gains damage when flexing. Now, is that permanent? I don't know. I don't know. I think so. Alright, let's do it. Tier 3. Oh! That's the wrong map. I thought I chose the map. Mega Chad. There we go. Alright. Okay, so where are we at? Let's go backwards then. Let's go south. So Mega Chat again is pretty weak early because, well, you just have an aura around, and usually aura weapons are just not super strong early. I don't think I want to go for the gold tome. You always need XP, pretty much, in this current meta. I think I'm gonna go for, again, the XP and size. I'm not gonna go for attack speed. I don't know what else I'm gonna go for, though. Looking for Halloween games. So far found Witchfire. Witchfire. I don't know if I know Witchfire. Also, where the hell are my shrines? Jeez. Wait, no, I think I know Witchfire. Flower, do you have any horror recommendations? Ooh, Lifesteal is pretty decent. Okay, getting some money. 2 Shrines of Combat. Okay. Huh. I definitely don't think I want any of these. Revolver's pretty cool, but it doesn't work really well with size, so I'm gonna go with Aura here. Oh boy. Yeah. Wait, so what was my damage at? 1.1. Oh, games, sorry. White Knuckle. Oh man, that sounds awesome. I should check it out. Luck. Ooh, you know, I might go for the luck. No, come back. I might go for the luck tome. That means luck, size, and XP. That's really greedy, but I don't care. Another luck. Okay, yeah, right now, I do need some sort of, weapon, though. Like the fire patch. Something that works with size. I really want to do a size thing. That's my first elite dead. Ah! Crit. Whee! That's gonna be a hard one to get. Yeah, I should have known. All right. Oh, explosion. Just use it. Okay, cool, nice. Oh, Flamewalker, perfect. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's a really good start. Ooh, Katana. I think Katana does a pretty great job. I'm gonna try Katana. I don't know how it works. What the hell? Whoa! Okay. Oh, pfft. Now I get a comment. Jeez, thanks a lot. Oh right, I forgot the description is still that. I forgot to change it. Oh my gosh. Yes, +1 proc. I'm not gonna be greedy on the... Ooh, that's not what I want to see, though. Max HP? Nah. Nah. XP is not super great in this game. Oh my gosh, what an insane pull. I also did not get the Scorpion, which I appreciate. I'm still gonna try to go for the unlock of the... Ooh, my gosh, what a start of a build. Holy. Such an insane start. Mark, you're fired. Yeah, definitely don't listen to what I said at the beginning of the stream. Senior moderator, let's go. I do like the sniper, but I don't think it would fit. Alright, let's go this way. I don't know why I didn't pick that, but... I guess I'll grab evasion because the others were completely useless, but it's not great. I have 6 minutes. Should give me plenty of time. XP. Ooh, that's a epic shopkeeper. Ah! Those are not what I want to see. I guess mirror it is. So we got the XP tome, that's cool. I'm still looking for luck and size. You know what? I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna go double boss on this one. It might ruin my run, but I don't care. I'll do it. I believe. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do this. Size! Sniper? With size? I think that's okay. I think that's decent. I think it's decent. Can I do something else? What can I do with size? I'll try it. I'll try it. Whee! Didn't see you there. XP. Pretty good. I should probably stop opening chests. I really do need my luck tome. Yeah, you see, yeah. I mean, in this game, it's maybe a little more dangerous, but yeah, fair enough. Thank you. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What I say I want to do? I actually don't know how this works with my character. Is it actually better to have this with my character or not? Considering my character already has a damage increase. What do I want? I have the size. I need luck and whatever I want afterwards. I guess damage is fine, right? I think damage is fine. I could go for like... Because attack speed is kind of whatever, considering I have the shrine of the aura. So, okay, we'll take the damage. It's fine. But we definitely need the luck now. Nope. Fine. Nope. There we go. XP. Damage, and now we can start focusing on XP and luck for the first bit here. Luck. I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna. I mean, yeah. The boss is really dangerous in this world. We're doing good damage though, but I don't want to risk it. I will grab some difficulty though. How about that? Banish. Screw you, burger. Nice. Let's do damage to elites. So we got our build. That's cool. That's... I can't. I have to go for the luck. This early luck is just... you need to get the early luck stuff. It's just too good. This was like the perfect upgrade for the aura, but I have to go for luck. Let's get some extra jump, especially in this map where you get the am I gonna be able to get there in time? Yes. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, hey, chill out, chill. We're cool. Hey, we're cool. Chill. More luck, I will take. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, another one of those. 2 minutes, I do need to hurry. Sure. Let's do that. Okay, so I need to go there. Let's go for the XP on this one. Move speed is actually quite nice in this instance. Okay, double boss. Hopefully it's not the scarab. Ooh, it is. Oh god. Hopefully my damage is good. Oh gosh, no! It fell on me! Oh my goodness! It got stuck on the freaking shrine and it fell on me. I couldn't... they were huge! Ugh. I know I'm gonna complain just because I died right now, but those scarabs are like they're not... I don't know how to explain it. They're long, and so if they turn on you, you immediately get hit by them, and I hate it. Third game in a week, Lamau. Still probably not worth the price, but hey, that's almost as many games as a PS5. Yeah, but I have so much hatred for Nintendo these days that I just... Ugh. Gosh darn it! I had the game just gave me everything. Alright, last try. Gosh darn it! I'm so pissed. Stupid scarab. Like, if it wasn't the scarab, I'd be fine. Oh, that's just terrible. Give me something good? Fine. I just lost the opportunity of potentially getting the tome I was looking for, but... Huh. I think it's luck. It's not really the one I was looking for, but alright. I need to refresh this. Okay, fine. They're completely useless with the... Both of them were literally useless with my current weapon. Agreed. Oh, gosh. Golden Shield is okay. Not the best NPCs this time around. They get the luck tome. Yeah. Let me just make sure that there's nothing I'm missing over there. Yeah. No. Come here. Oh, thank you. These skeletons are really important to kill. Wrench is actually decent. I mean, it's great. What am I talking about? It's just that I was hoping for a legendary. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's get some regen. Let's go over there. Please don't be scared, Scorpion. Please don't be Scorpion. Okay, we got it. We got the easy one. Easy game. We're not gonna be able to do that much damage to it, but let's get some movement speed. Okay, let's go over there. Anyways, it's generally more likely that my friend will surprise me with one group. Yeah. Like I like, geez, like I was always kind of like, freaking Nintendo, haha, they hate the community and everything. But no, seriously, like recently they've just been the worst. They've been the absolute worst, and I'm so tired of them. Okay, locked dome. Ooh, is this gonna be too risky? No, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's get some size. Okay, where am I? Over there. Okay. 2 shrines over there. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty nice. But I don't know if I think I'm still gonna bypass that. Attack speed. Let's just get the damage again. I know I'm doing the same build, but I really want to make this work. Eventually, we will find another weapon. Pickup range is pretty decent. Maybe I'm gonna try the blood magic. I actually have not really played around with blood magic. I don't know how much health it's gonna give me. I'm at 122. Let's keep track of that, because I'm not gonna get many ways of getting health anyway. So I don't know if it works with size. And we'll do the axe. Okay. Now we just need the XP tome. The XP tome. Nope, still not. All right. Well, our offensive capabilities got much better. Ooh, I like that. Is that what I'm looking for? What size it is. Let's get some armor. I know there was a skeleton over there, but I don't know if I could get him. Okay. Golem, Stumper, you die. You stop being on me. Respectfully. Alright. Oh, gosh darn it. 4 minutes. Size! Okay, so it does seem to matter. Size. Okay. The saddest thing is that Nintendo still isn't even close to the worst AAA company. They're doing their best to be the worst and still losing. Yeah, but for me, they're really starting to get there. Like, I am so tired of their greediness. Like, it is. I mean, again, like, yeah, you can say that to about a lot of companies, but my gosh, do they suck. I'm not doing that. I've learned my lesson. And compared to the last run, I'm so less powerful. Like, even the Mario Kart stuff, my gosh, you just have to be so... You have to hate your community so insanely much to do what they did, of just like, oh, everybody, like, you guys have to play the way we want it to, and people then realize there's a way to actually bypass that because they didn't like the intermediate courses. And when Nintendo figured that out, they were like, okay, well, we're gonna do a patch so that you're forced to play our way. It's so annoying. Okay, this was not a good build, by the way. This was not great. It's fine. All right, that's gonna be it for me, though. To go before then, yeah, in the PvP, yeah, absolutely. They're trying their best. Like, it's not the end of the world, the thing about Mario Kart, but it just shows how much they are just the worst. Like, that was such a stupid thing to do. God. That's not the reason why I hate them, though. Like, yeah. I mean, really, like, when you actually look at the timeline, it really is because of the new leadership. Like, the moment that the last president died at 55 from cancer, that was right before the Switch. Right before the Switch, things were doing pretty good in Nintendo. There were still some questionable decisions here and there, but when I think everyone could agree that after the Switch launch was when Nintendo just started, and that's exactly when they when the head of Nintendo passed away from cancer. So sad. And also when Regis, the the guy from the American head of Nintendo, left the company. It was roughly the same time. We can only hope that the new leadership cares any amount more. 100%. I agree. Alright. That's gonna be it for me. Yeah, they have a lot of awesome settings, huh? What's on the game stuff? Input delay? Input delay for a game like this? Interesting. Closest enemy or smart aim? Interesting. Wait, there's some really good settings here. Language, so tip, minimap, rotation. Oh, minimap rotation. Oh! I might actually want this off. Upload score, quick reset, debug, speed, debug RAM. Cool. This is cool. This is really cool. Oh wow, they even have an XP and gold audio slider. That's when you know these guys care. I mean, this person cares. It's just one person. Yeah, I just want to play Bonanza without spending $500. I'm almost sad that Bonanza was so good. Hey, Jose, how you doing? Yo, Jose, did you see the our video that we released a few weeks ago about playing old old demos I've played and where they're at today? I don't know if we talked about this since. Because wait, no, I hope I'm not mistaken. Because I was wondering if maybe I'm confusing with another creator. I'm so sorry. I was wondering if you were the developer of one of these games. But maybe I'm getting confused just because your profile looks similar to someone who's designed one of the game. Anyway, if so, apologies. There are so many chatters that I get lost. Oh. This one guy keeps on coming back though. And he's like darker or something like that. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me, everybody. I'll be back soon. Not too sure when, but working hard on the. I resemble that remark. I'll be back with. I mean, I'm working hard on the tier list video. I'm sad to hear that the music was actually really quiet. I think I could have bumped up the music a little bit more, but that's on me. I didn't do enough testing apparently. But yeah, this was fun. I'm glad I got one solid run out. Sad that I lost that Mega Chad run, but also the desert is just so much harder. Maybe I should have mentioned that because I realized that usually is why I lose in that map is the freaking scorpions. Scorpions are just they're just too big. Got too late today. Hey, it happens. All good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I hope you're having a good week. I have a wedding gig tomorrow. I have to listen to some of the music. I have to drive like 3 hours down towards San Diego for a wedding gig. I'm playing some jazz, Frank Sinatra stuff. Should be a good time. It's paid quite well, which I appreciate. Thanks for joining me today. This was really fun, and it is me, the Daster. Exactly. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll be back. Heck, maybe Friday. I'll see. But yeah. See you soon. Bye-bye. Wrong button. Hey, wait a minute. No. What am I doing? I did beat a cool build. I had such a fantastic build. I do give myself a click. Which I'm not too sure what I'm gonna get. But let's get a bunch of antimatter condensers. Like 5, right? No, just 2. Right. Well, hey. Designer cocoa beans. What? That reminds me, I should probably actually start looking into giving some sugar stuff on these, huh? Yeah, I might want to look into that, actually. Our legacy is growing, though. Something to keep in mind. All right, y'all. See you soon. Bye-bye.